averaging 28 points a game, still averaging the assists he averaged, still averaged the rebounds that he usually averaged, and on the verge of breaking one of the most one of the most unbreakable records in the history of the NBA, in my opinion. People got close. Michael Jordan got close. Karl Malone got close. No one nobody was able to break it, and the reason why nobody was able to break it because it takes one hell of an athlete to be able to play that long. So Kareem played in the 70s where just give it to the big man. Big man's gonna throw it up. There's no 3-point line. There's no reason for 6'2" guards to be shooting 30 feet. It's all 2 points. Just give it to me. I'm gonna do a nice little layup. I'm gonna do a nice little, a nice little move and just figure rolls and everything. Yeah, I could see why you got that many points in the 70s being 7 foot something. The game changed so much that it's truly unlikely. I'm not gonna say impossible. It's truly unlikely for one player to score that many points in today's NBA. Where the hell did LeBron James come from? So to be able to do that now, you can't do that in a regular, Hall of Fame career of 14 seasons, 15 seasons, 13 seasons. You gotta play like 2 decades, and you gotta be consistent in those 2 decades. You gotta be able to play the 20th season the same way you played the rookie season. If anything, you gotta be better in your 20th season than your rookie season. Not a lot of people could do that. Michael Jordan couldn't even do that. That's what, well, mainly because he kept stopping. You can't just stop and come back. But okay, man, I'm still here and everything. Like no, eventually, you retire at 35. You come back at 37. You're not gonna look the same. Now you kept on playing. Maybe things would have been different. You kept the flow of things. You kept that routine going on. Maybe things would be different. LeBron never retired. LeBron barely get hurt. Before now, and LeBron don't cheat the game. And LeBron is not even trying to do it. Either his teammates is not having it right now where he has to do it, or when he do decide he's gonna shoot, he's so dominating that they can't stop him. If LeBron was not a pass first player, if he just a player, give me the ball, I'm gonna drive the lane and dunk on everybody. Man, man, who knows how many points he would have right now? But if he does that, he wouldn't be LeBron. He wouldn't be LeBron if he does that. He'll be a he'll be a supersized version of Kobe Bryant if he does that. He might have 39,000 points right now, but he would not have 10,000 assists. You know, I really wish everybody would stop trying to rush him out just because of his age and everything, and because the Lakers is not winning. I'm gonna sit back, make some popcorn, and enjoy every moment I got left watching LeBron James play basketball. Because in a couple of years or so, we gonna end up saying to ourselves, "You always miss things when you no longer have it." Before I get to the NFL, just a little insight because I'm biased. Just a little insight of my UConn Huskies women's basketball team. The game was postponed tonight because I guess that injury of Aaliyah Edwards was a lot more serious than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was like oh okay she hurt herself, okay, go in a hotel, go home, or whatever you at, ice it up, you know be back tomorrow. Ba- ba- well, I guess it's too severe of an injury for her to do it back to back. Um, Ayanna Patterson also did not play, and then they already had like two other athletes out. You know, two other girls was already out, so they don't have enough players, enough scholarship players. Got to be a particular type of player. It can't just be anybody off the campus. They don't have enough scholarship players to play the game. So the game that they were supposed to have tonight was postponed. We'll see if it gets make up on a later day. Girls, I hope y'all get well soon. You know, it's January. It's tournament time. So I hope y'all get well soon. You know, y'all health is the most important thing. But when y'all healthy, it's time to continue to do what y'all was doing and continue to ball out. Especially you, Aaliyah Edwards. Man, can't wait to see her in the WNBA. But so we got some clarification of what's going on with the NFL right now. First of all, before I start with that, we also got some clarification of what's going on with Damar Hamlin, and it's looking magnificent. He's communicating with his family and his teammates. He got the breathing tube out. He's neurologically intact after his cardiac arrest. He's making a nice recovery. The main thing for me was he's communicating. He's able to say, "I love you guys. I love you, mom. I love you, family." He's able to say that. That's the main thing for his family and his friends and his teammates. You know, it's one thing for doctors to say, okay, he's getting better, but when the individual is able to tell you, "I'm good," that takes a big like load off your heart. So maybe they could use that for motivation for their season finale game against New England, because it's a game they have to win. So it's a lot of, a lot could happen. A lot of different scenarios. Even the Baltimore Ravens are involved in a way. Because if they beat Cincinnati on Sunday, they technically should have had we don't know if they would have had a better record than the Bengals or not. We don't know, because the Bengals didn't finish Week 17 game, so we don't know if the Bengals would have won or lost that game. So they came to a conclusion of, if they meet in the wild card game, the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens, they're gonna flip a coin for home court. And then as for Kansas City and Baltimore, Buffalo, if Buffalo wins against New England, they're going to, and Kansas City loses, they're going to a neutral site. And there's also a scenario for if Cincinnati just happens to make it to the AFC Championship game against Buffalo, they're going to a neutral site. So basically, the best thing to do is just watch the games, see who wins, who lose, and then research what happened now that this team won, this team lose. Because so many different scenarios, it's not even funny. The game of the week for me, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's the game of the week for me, would be, actually, you know what? Take it back. I take it back. The game of the week for me is Packers Lions. But that Titans Jaguars game is basically 1B. 1A, 1B. I'm saying Packers Lions because Packers control their own destiny, and that's Aaron Rodgers versus Trevor Lawrence. But that game's gonna be so excited because basically it's a prediction that a lot of us thought of. I said it in a previous episode I said in the previous episode, it's gonna come down to Week 18, winner take all, Jaguars and Titans. And the reason why I did not stick with that is because the Titans were just falling hard, losing quarterbacks and losing games they should have won. It was just when I made that prediction, it's gonna come down to Titans Jaguars Week 18. I didn't think the Titans were gonna lose 6 in a row. And I sure in hell didn't think the Jags was going to win 5 out of 6 games. Oh God! And when I did make that prediction that it's going to come down to them, I thought the Titans was defending the AFC South. The Jags are defending the AFC South. The Titans are trying to get in it, and the Titans have to win the game. If they lose the game, they're eliminated. Now, if the Jags lose the game, they technically still in the hunt. A lot needs to happen for them to make it in, but they still in the hunt. The Titans fell hard. No doubt about it. They fell hard. You know, and man, that's sad to say. You got Derrick Henry, you know what I mean? I know he was going through a lot of injuries this season and everything, but I mean, it's time for him to get off that team. It's time for y'all to figure out what y'all quarterback situation is going to look like. Time for y'all to develop that receiver core. Like, y'all have too much potential and too much talent on that team to be like this, to be flirting with being a contender in the AFC in the beginning of the season, and then completely flop by the end of the season. They did the same thing last season. Same exact thing last season. And now they did it again. They lost 6 in a row, and by Saturday night, it could be 7 in a row. You could really finish this season with a 7-game losing streak. Time to blow that team up. Either blow that team up or put talent around Derrick Henry. If you're not going to put talent around Derrick Henry, let him go his way, man. Be like the Panthers. But you know what? Christian McCaffrey, thank you for your services. Thank you for making us relevant for the years that you did. We're going to give you a chance to win. Send you to San Francisco. It's time for Tennessee to do the same thing with Derrick Henry. It's time for them to do it. What a championship team needs a running back? Matter of fact, I mean, he'll look good in green and gold in Green Bay. I mean, I know Green Bay got Aaron Jones, I know, and everything. I get it. But come on, man, Derrick Henry and Aaron Rodgers on the same team, that looks pretty promising. If Tampa Bay wants to keep Tom Brady, and Tom Brady wants to play a few more years, he'll look good in red and black. No, there's some teams that's possibly one piece away. Hell, even the Rams might be one piece away. Imagine Derrick Henry, as a running back with Cooper Kupp catching balls, and you got Matthew Stafford, setting up the plays and stuff like that. Well, Baker Mayfield as a legit, really good backup. You really gotta sit down and think about what scenario fits you the best. Because right now, what's happening in Tennessee is not the best. It's wasting your talent. It's wasting your prime years, and it's just fading away right now. Just fading away. But that's gonna be a hell of a game Saturday night. Before that game, we got the Chiefs and the Raiders. Should be a win by the Chiefs to go ahead and make sure we either come to Arrowhead or we going to a neutral site, because Buffalo need the Chiefs to lose the game for them to come to Buffalo. But If the Chiefs win, but the Bills